What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we are in the building, peep squad. How y'all doing tonight? Let's get into it. I know it's late, but let's get into basketball wives. Let's talk about what's going on and what's going down. Let's get into it. It seems like some secrets were spilled just a little bit. So now we're getting to see why Brandi is not feeling Malaysia at all and why she is kind of upset in the situation. Well, Malaysia done dropped the tea and basically said that Brandi is upset. She's mad and she is jealous because Malaysia stayed on the show. She didn't leave Basketball Wives, and then Malaysia said Brandi was sitting in her basement for 4 years wondering why she wasn't on Basketball Wife. I was like, Lord have mercy. That's how we gonna do it? Oh, I mean, that is very disrespectful. I'm like, so in any event, so that might be the situation why Brandi and Malaysia are not getting along at all. Like, whoa. And then on top of that, Malaysia is calling Brandi fake and saying that she wants to chill with Zelly Swag and hang out with him, and she's acting like she don't want to be with him, be cool with him and have him as a bestie. But in any event, and Malaysia said Brandi couldn't keep her mouth closed. It wasn't her fault. She did everything that she could to protect Brandi and keep her up on the show, but Brandi mouth is what got her in trouble, and that's why she was not asked to come back. And Malaysia said she was not going to lose her job behind Brandi. She was not going to quit. She said basically Brandi's upset because Malaysia stayed on the show. And then Duffey ends up telling Malaysia, girl, that's not what I heard. Brandi told me that she felt like you did not have her back. And Duffey was all shocked and surprised. She said she didn't know it was that deep. I was like, okay. So we shall see how this situation is going to pan out. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we are in the building. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So in any event, that is part of, the shenanigans that's going on with Brandi and Malaysia. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I know Brandi has a rebuttal to this situation because Brandi, she's really looking like 1 minute she likes Malaysia, this is season 10, episode 3, but episode 2, she wanted to know what was good with Malaysia. She was basically saying, oh, Malaysia's gonna show up, to Brooke's, birthday party, and Duffey had to tell Brandi to calm down, like, just forget about Malaysia. I was like, okay, so it's going down in this situation for real, for real. Ooh, the tea. And then, we're going to get into the situation when it comes down to British Williams and Lorenzo. He's talking about he done raised the girl. Oh, no. On national TV. And they just seem like a joke. But in any event, let's get down to, Rockstar. Jackie didn't even know Rockstar. I think his name is Rockstar. I think Jackie was calling him Superstar. And, when it comes to Angel Brinks, she was like, no, his name is Rockstar. And he comes in there with the flowers. That's cute. But why he got the money hanging out his pocket like that? Like, come on. Like, why are you walking around like that? Why are you on camera? You want us to know that you got money, you got dough, you got cash. Okay, I did think that, Angel was basically co-signed some new businesses that you basically started, but maybe you do got money because I heard and I searched you and you wrote a lot of music and you got a lot of plaques, but I don't know if you're getting money from that because a lot of people just be getting burnt. But you seem like you're about your money, especially when you got a pocket, you got a knot in your front pocket just hanging out and you ain't got no security. Okay, and you in California, all the robberies that we hear going on, people are smashing and grabbing in the middle of the day all over California, Hollywood, like what's going on. So in any event, we have that situation. And when it comes to Angel, she's having some issues because her and Rockstar, they're really not feeling each other like that, so there's some issues and there's some situations going on. And Jackie's over here talking about Rockstar, such a good man. He's wonderful. He's great. He's this, he's that. And he's a king and you're going to have a son. And Rockstar turned around and said, Jackie, he was like, yo, you really trying to put a smile on her face. Like you really doing the most. I thought that was hilarious for real. But in any event, moving on from that situation, we get to, British is telling us that she moved from, St. Louis to be up there in California, basically to film. I don't know why she's up out there, but she's saying she moved up out there. I guess she's gonna be bi-coastal, and she got her child. And Lorenzo, he's coming through to visit and take care of the child. So in any event, when it comes down to British, she was out here in these streets not too long ago. British was out here going back and forth. She was out here with, Lorenzo. They was arguing. They was doing the most. I mean, when I say the most, she done allegedly broke the cords up out his window. He's selling her stuff. He's saying she cheating. He's saying she nasty. She's with an abusive guy. All types of stuff. He's saying he's pressing charges against her. He's out here on Instagram filming his windows being broken up out his core and everything. So now we know why they wanted to be on Basketball Wives. They was here in 2014. So they back, and basically it's a collective effort. Her storyline as Lorenzo, and Lorenzo doesn't have a storyline. His storyline is to be goofy, dumb, and basically be disrespectful and not take anything serious. But we find out that he ain't got no money. He basically, kind of like got with a girl and signed a document to basically get on her insurance. So he's out here, so I don't know what's going on. He was out here on Instagram saying so much, and then come to find out, he done signed some relationship agreement type of situation, so with another woman, while he's out here on TV and on Instagram chasing her down. If that's even true, because we didn't see no proof, but maybe we shall see some proof in the situation. So he's out here not getting married, but signing agreements and documents and things of that nature. Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening in this situation? They doing way too much. British and Lorenzo are doing way too much. What did he sign? A partnership, domestic partnership. So basically, she's out here saying that he signed this piece of paper and, with another woman, and to get and he's already on her insurance. I was like, okay, what's going on? Like, British, what's going on in this situation? Is this why British got this case on her and things of that nature, because he done ran out of money? Like, what is happening? Like, what is going on? But in any event, moving on from that situation, I'm like, that's crazy. That is really crazy. And the situation between them seemed really toxic. It looks like it's for TV, but at the same time, she was with him when she was a young girl, and he was basically saying, I raised you. A man think that he own you because he done gave you everything that you had in the beginning, take you places, show you this, show you that, and spend money on you, and you haven't seen this much money. So he feels like he has all types of control over her, and she can't date nobody. He's gonna be up in the mix, allegedly. That's what she's out here saying, and he say vice versa, that she does that to him. But in any event, he's out here. He done picked her up at the Boys and Girls Club. That's what Lorenzo said. He done picked her up at the Boys and Girls Club, and he showed her this, he showed her that. So did she get a chance to go to school? Did she get a chance to experience life? Or she just basically started dating him and dealing with all this F-ish that she's dealing with him now, and he's acting all goofy and jokey? It seems like they still in a relationship, y'all. But y'all tell me what y'all think about that situation. So we got the ladies, they sitting here, they getting ready, to have their conversation. We have Duffey, she's sitting here with the blonde hair or the yellow hair or the Ronald McDonald hair, and she got glasses on, that don't have a top lens. I guess that's the style out here. I haven't seen it yet, but in any event, when it comes to British, she right now, she doesn't want anything to do, with her baby daddy at all. And Duffey wants to, hook up people and, basically get Brooke. I mean, not Brooke, but British, a relationship out here in these streets. And the other single ladies on the show, Jackie looked like she is tore up. She's like, she's tired. She's out here in her confessional looking like something's going on. She's looking like something's happening, but I don't know what it is. So I'm just like, what's going on? Like, Jackie, what's happening? Jackie looked tired. Jackie looked worn out. Jackie looked like she's been partying all night. Jackie face says it all. It looks like she still got the same makeup on from last night. Her hair is still frizzy. Seems like she was out here running the streets with the girls. She filmed her confessional, like, she can barely sit up in that chair, y'all. And then we have Duffey's hair and these glasses. It's cute. It's not ugly, but it's a little different. She don't look bad. She's been doing her thing on the show. So she wants to have this meet party for the girls to meet some men. We done seen this before. Jackie says that she wants British to actually stay with Lorenzo. And she said, I remember when he came to Paris, or he came overseas and he proposed to you. He proposed to her in 2014. It is now here, 2022, and they never got married. It's probably a good thing they didn't get married, But in any event, they're calling him broke on the show. They saying he ain't got no money, y'all. And then we move on to Malaysia. Malaysia basically done moved her kids and her 3 kids into a 2-bedroom apartment. And, it's hard and it's difficult right now in this situation because they only stayed in houses, and she done got her kids from Atlanta because her baby daddy's out here coaching. The kids are by themselves, and the oldest child is doing the babysitting, so she misses her kids. She went to go pick him up, and plus she says her ex barely gives her child support. It's not on a consistency at all. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that. And so, she has a conversation with the kids, and she let them know, since we are staying in an apartment, you guys ain't never stayed in an apartment before, but I want to let y'all know y'all can't be jumping and running and play fighting and making all that noise that we do in our regular house. She was like, our houses be all these square feet and this and that. We have that much acres, but there are people downstairs. There are people that live under us. We're going to move out of here soon, but right now, this is where we got to stay. I was like, go ahead, Malaysia, being a good mother out here in these streets, telling her kids not to make too much noise because it's going to infringe on the neighbors, okay? So in any event, go ahead, Malaysia. But then Malaysia, she sits down and she has this conversation with her cousin, because I guess her cousin is here to actually help her, watch the kids. And she let her cousin know, and all of us know, that she's depressed, she's tired, she's been gaining weight because of the stress. Her businesses are kind of not doing like they're supposed to be doing. And when the pandemic hit, and then, the child support situation, and trying to work Atlanta with the kids and work LA with her job, it's just been really difficult. And she's been stress eating. She done got overweight, and she's just really tired, and she don't got time for Brandi at all, point blank, period. I was like, go ahead, girl, tell it like it is. And then we got Jennifer and Angel Brinks. They come through. I was like, Angel Brinks' outfit looks nice, but when it comes to Jennifer, her outfit looks cute. Go ahead, Jennifer. They look like they're in Miami. But in any event, Jennifer has a nice dress on, and this little particular part, that black dress, the opening, and the chains on the side, and her necklace, she came through. She came through with the fashion. She's trying to keep it basketball wife. She's trying to keep it trill out here with the fashion. And in any event, they go meet a psychic with Jackie, and Jackie, sends them to the psychic. And the psychic lady is saying that, Jennifer, your dog is here. Your dog is happy because Jennifer's dog passed away. Jennifer said, my mom passed away too. And, the psychic was like, your mama is okay. She's here too as well. And she's like, did your mama give you a ring? And Jennifer said, no, she didn't give me a ring. Jennifer said, maybe my mom is actually thinking that I'm going to get a ring soon. And then the psychic lady, she asked the pendulum or whatever she had in her hand. When it opens, it means no. When it closes, it means yes. And she asked the pendulum or the spirits or whatever the case may be, if Jennifer is going to receive a ring soon, or she gonna get a ring and get married. And the pendulum thing or whatever in her hand said yes. So Jennifer was like, she might have been there with the psychic, but she's looking for a husband, baby. She's looking for a relationship, point blank, period, because she's been going through, some things. She has some bad relationships out here in these streets. So in any event, that's the psychic lady. The psychic lady came through. The psychic lady came through. And also, we got to say congratulations to, Shaunie. Shaunie done got married out here a few days ago, a day ago maybe, or 2 days ago. Shaunie done tied the knot with the pastor. She done tied the knot. She is a married woman now. So I wonder if she's going to change her name from Shaunie O'Neal to, Keon's last name, y'all. So this is, her wedding dress. It's not white. So, she went with tradition. And Keon, he also, has a nice outfit on as well. So in any event, it is what it is. So that's the situation. So Jennifer's looking for a husband, y'all. She want a husband quick, fast, and in a hurry. She done had some dubs. Then we get to this situation when it comes to British. She's talking to, Lorenzo. She's talking to Lorenzo and she's talking about the kid. We need to co-parent this and that. We need to do this. We need to be on one accord. And then he turned around and said, as long as nobody is, poking you. Like, what? Like, she's talking about you guys co-parenting. You're talking about poking. You're talking about sex. You basically dismissing what she had to say that is not important and you think it's cute. And I guess you want to be entertaining. I don't know what the deal is. It's showing that he's very immature as well, because this is something kind of serious. So he's taking her as a complete joke. Okay. But, he's playing these games. And so we have that situation and she's just really trying to say, she was like, what you mean? She was like, you done been with like 3 or 8, 9, 10, 11 different girls after we broke up. I was only with one guy and you harassed us in our relationship. And every time you see me on Instagram wearing something sexy, you calling me a whore and things of that nature. So what are you talking about? And so, it totally went left field, with that situation. I don't know why he brought the conversation to sex, because he wants to get some. And he really just seems like a goofball, with what he's doing and how he's acting and talking in that situation. But in any event, she's putting up with it. and he's on camera with her because he is her storyline. So basically, one hand feeds the other. So, they're doing their thing. And then the ladies, they get ready to go get their, little hoo-has, their peaches down there below. They go get it to get steamed up. And then the lady said, you're going to be real tight. Jennifer jumped up and said, I'm already tight. I was like, what? And so they getting their hoo-ha done. And then Jennifer goes down memory lane and she says she definitely do want to attend Duffey's party because she wants to meet her husband. Jennifer said one of her exes in jail. I don't know if she's talking about him. If he got out, this is the guy that was stalking her and stole her car, baby, and had children, had all types of things going on. He was a, corn artist since the beginning of time. And so that was a bad situation. Jennifer had somebody steal her car. And then, Tim from Sweetie Pie, Tim Norman, he took all his nephew and everything. And allegedly he put a life insurance plan on his grandmother, on his mother, and he was going to take her out, all this other stuff going on in the situation, all types of fraud. He's in jail right now on capital murder, I believe. I don't know if he's going to get out. His mother, Miss Robbie, she is still, talking to him, even though the rumors are out there that he put the insurance on her life and he was going to do something. And then when it comes to Miss Robbie's grandson, he accused him of breaking in Miss Robbie's house, and come to find out it was Tim allegedly did it, all types of stuff. So yeah, Jennifer was like, yeah, it was the worst. So Jennifer's going down a bad way. And so this is when Brooke says, I got a good friend for you to meet at the party. And then Jennifer talks about her ex-husband, Eric Williams, throwing water on her. He was very disrespectful to Jennifer. If he didn't have money, he would not be with Jennifer. Point blank, period. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. I didn't even see the comments. There was no comments in here. Hey, what's up, CC? How you doing? What's up, 40? Meat was spoiled as hell. Yes, it was, girl. Hey, what's up, Ogom? I don't know what you're saying, baby. What's up, Monique Hill? How you doing? Yeah, I couldn't. It was nobody in here. Keep going, girl. It gets better. Okay, thank you, Shay. What's up, CC? Jennifer, aka don't know what food stamps are. I know. Yes, Jennifer, and Jennifer. So yeah, but she done had a list that was, difficult out here in these streets, y'all. I mean, very difficult. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Jennifer was going through it, but Jennifer knows she stayed styling, she stayed dressing, and that psychic lady done told her that she is gonna get married, and she gonna get a ring, and Jennifer is happy about that situation. Point blank. Period. Jennifer had the criminals all down the streets, and then, they even cut the cameras back to see Jennifer walk into the courthouse with Kristen Scott and everything. Lord. And that was for Tim. And she said she wouldn't be safe until he was in jail. She's lucky that he is, I don't think Tim was coming after. Tim was harassing his baby's mother and things of that nature. But you never know if he would have came after her. If he did that to her, his own nephew, and allegedly to his mama and all the other stuff, like he was bankrupt. He was just doing the most. So in any event, Jennifer comes through and she said basically she wants a man that has a Rolls Royce, and she wants one that, has a rollie on. Basically, it's gonna tell her if he got Monte. Okay, but she might be needing to look for something different, because these guys that had money, girl, they were crazy. They did you in. Tim had money for a little bit. That's because he was stealing, allegedly. So Jennifer, she comes through. Look at, the little gloves on, the dress on. Jennifer's bringing a fashion, and she's making sure her legs are oiled. But Zell's gonna get on her breath and disrespect her. We got Malaysia coming through with the poom poom shorts on. She got the boots on or socks. I don't know if her feet are hot and sweaty. And Zell got that hot ass hat on. But in any event, they're having a conversation. Zell says that he's not really cool with Jennifer. We know that. And he hasn't really talked to, Duffey, because he's really cool with Duffey, but Brandi has been calling him, and they had a falling out and they haven't talked in months. But then we have Duffey basically telling Malaysia that Brandi told her that they haven't talked in a year. So in any event, I'm thinking Zell is the one, will be the person that will let Brandi know. I mean, that would let Malaysia know that Brandi's father died. You know what I'm saying? So that's the friend that they have in common. He's always on Instagram. So and so that might be the friend that could have let Malaysia know that Brandi's father did die. But in any event, Brandi's doing way too much. But now we know why she's doing way too much, because she feel like Malaysia should have had her back when they were sitting down with Shaunie, and she should have defended her. Malaysia says she did, but Malaysia says that she's tired of the shit. She's tired of Brandi. She's tired of her. She's tired of the aggravation. And when she see her, if she disrespected, it's gonna be a problem. At this point, Malaysia saying people be testing me. They want me to go back to the old Malaysia. Well, here I am, baby. And then she got none other than the instigator himself, which is Zell. Swag with them leather pants he got on, y'all. Yes, it is. His teeth look like horse teeth. Lord have mercy. Tim needs the depth. Oh, Lord. Mo, what's up, Mo? Jennifer tried to warn us about Tim, but I thought she was tripping. I know she was telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. What's up, Love Angel? How you doing? What's up, Nicole B. Child? A rainy day. I know. I know what you're saying. Why you call her by her government name, Nicole? Why you call her by her government name? Yeah, she's saying that she's having all these problems, but it really looks sad. What's up, Debbie? Lo, how you doing? What's going on? What's up? Who else? She did try to warn us. She really did his whole teeth. What's up, Raheem Charles? How you doing? What's up? What's good with you? I hope you guys poo poo. Ha ha. What's up, Gucci 177? How you doing? Um, Let me see. What's up? Yep. Hey Mo, what's going on, girl? What's going on? I know it's late. It's just been a long weekend. Malaysia's in an apartment. How's she gonna leave her job for her friend cussing out her boss? Facts. That's a good point, Cece. And that's a fact. She's in a two-bedroom apartment when there's actually, four of them. She's sharing a room with her daughter, and the two sons are sharing a room. And she's telling Zell that, you know what, I'm looking at some shops. She wants to have a pop-up shop for her Vanity 10 something something space. I don't know. And she said this really gotta work. And she's telling Zell, like, the way she's talking, she's really talking destitute. She's really talking like, there's a situation. Malaysia, unless her acting skills got better, you know what I mean? But she's really acting like, how she gonna quit her job? She needed that money because she probably already knew, and that man was already probably like cutting off the money and been cut off the money and making it hard for her. And like you said, you got to save some money for a rainy day. I don't think she's totally broke, but she's making sure she doesn't go totally broke out here in these streets. Like, it ain't no joke. Because if she could, Malaysia probably would have took the season off. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all these people on here that she's really not cool with. They got a problem with her and things of that nature. Shaunie ain't there. Her girlfriend Shaunie ain't there. Her girlfriend Evelyn ain't there. You know what I mean? And now everybody on her cousin ain't there. Kristen Scott's not there, and Fifi or Febreze, she's not there either. So she's left out here swinging and banging. They're leaving the franchise in Malaysia and Jackie's hand to get it to go, to get it to pop, to get it to run. So she couldn't take no time off. She couldn't take no time off back then, and she damn sure can't take no time off now. So Brandi, and that's why Malaysia said last episode, she ain't never been a single woman. She got a husband because the husband will provide. So now we get to the meat party. We have what's her name? British. Her shoes look nice, but I didn't get the whole picture of them. But they are huge. They look like they're too big for her feet, but she trying. They all look like they're about to go to a strip club. Lord have mercy, they're going to the club. They look like they got on their pajamas in their 90s. You got Brandi. She's up there booty bopping. She got the leopard print on. She's basically saying she's open for business, but she's really not. Her husband's open for business, and he's been open for business. And he ain't filming with her either. But we got Duffey, she's in the building. Her husband's gonna come through. Look like her feet hurt in her outfit. And then, this is when British lets us know that, Lorenzo, that's out here chasing her down the street and everything, he done signed a partnership and domestic contract with another woman to basically build, share money, share joint accounts, have ownership over cars and property, sharing driver license, common address, assignment of, to assign power of attorney. So he's out here on TV allegedly. This is what British is saying. It sounds like she lying, but in any event, he done signed some domestic partnership. He hasn't signed it yet, or he did sign it, and some girl done hit her up on Instagram. Just crazy, but he sound like the type of dude that would do it because he sound mad crazy. Like he be acting a fool, but I think she acts just a plumb fool, just like he does, because the way she be acting, she got court cases out here. So we know why that she's out here hustling allegedly taking some money out here. So the baby father that's chasing her down and filming with her, he's out here signing domestic partnership agreements and things of that nature. So she's ready to look for something new, baby. She said she left his ass, he didn't leave her. She said, you made her raise me, but I don't want no broke mother effer. I was like, Lord. And they've been on Instagram wilding for a minute. And then we got the sisters, they come through. Nora and Nia, they come through. They look nice. I like that green top that Nora got on. They look cute. They coming through. They're the smallest in the group. And so we got Brooke. She's feeling a certain type of way because she finds out that Jackie done invited Lorenzo to the place. Like, oh my God. Jackie gonna get into it, and we already know the sisters are gonna get into it with Brooke. Jackie's gonna get into it with Brooke, and she might get into it with British, basically minding somebody else's business. And then you gonna have, British basically tell Jackie to mind her business. And once you tell Jackie to mind her business, Jackie's gonna do what? Not mind her business. Jackie gonna do everything in her power to be in your business. Once you tell Jackie you don't want her a part of nothing, Jackie's gonna put everything in it and put all her might in it. She gonna get her husband. She gonna get everybody to be involved. And then when you confront her, she gonna tell you, what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? That's what she gonna do. What's up, Happy Days? Common activities, yes, happy days. She needs to stop trying to to live above her means. I mean, she must be something's going on. Probably in Atlanta, she lives really nice. So is it true when the so now it seems like it might be true when Anthony, if it's the same Anthony from Real Housewives of Atlanta, basically told Jackie and Jennifer assistant was Anthony, I think, that Malaysia is broke, you know, and now we're seeing this season she she's claiming broke. So was Anthony telling the whole truth? Is that why Malaysia was so mad and so upset? I know he did say that she was a bad mother, but we can see that she doesn't seem like a bad mother at all from Instagram and how her kids act, how they behave, the activities that they're a part of, and how they're doing really well. But in any event, so maybe it was true when Anthony said that she moved to Atlanta because she broke and she couldn't afford to live in LA no more. Shit happens. It happens to the best of us, but that's why you gotta downsize a little bit. Lord, Jackie don't give a dang. She don't give a dang, Mo. She don't care. She don't care. She doesn't care at all. How was y'all weekend? It's been a long Memorial Day weekend. I had to cook dinner all day long. Like, been cooking. Everybody's just been coming by. It's just nobody's at work until today. But in any event, we get down to the meet and greet. We got Rockstar. He's in there, and Angel looks cute. I think she looks cute. So we got this rapper. He comes through, and he's basically. They asked him what he does, what's his occupation, and he said he's a rapper, and then and then he says, but my new job is to love one of you. I was like, look at this cornball. And then Jennifer says, he don't even look like he got insurance. I was like, Jennifer, you already went there with the food stamps. Don't say that. But she ain't lying. She's definitely telling the truth. And so then Rockstar said, you better be careful. That guy's a pimp. I guess a pimp know a pimp. What's going on? And we got Jackie. Jackie was looking at one of these guys so hard. Then she said she's going to keep her wild card. But look at Jackie's face. The camera pointed to Jackie looking at one of the guys, one of the contestants. And she was staring hard and she was staring deep. I was like, Jackie, you ready to get your mop on? Like, what's happening, Jackie? And Jackie was staring at the guy with the dreads like this. Why was she staring? She was staring. Then she tried to insult him, and saying that she's going to keep her wild card. But she was sitting there, unless keeping her wild card is not an insult to him. But she was staring at this guy with the dreads. Allegedly, he is what do you call them, people? He's a life coach, a mental coach. I don't know. And he's a trainer. And the dude to the opposite side of him is basically he got 2 kids and he got him with the same baby mama. So in any event, I don't know which girls are gonna pick these 2 guys. Jackie was, y'all, for real, Mo. Jackie was looking at him so like, oh, buy a foreclosure and fix it up. Yeah, I think it's the expense of the clothing, the lifestyle, the house, the cars, just so much adds up now. And everything is just increased. And, things are not as easy as they once was. Jennifer, she comes through and Jennifer's basically saying, I don't know who scouted these guys. These guys are actors, because we all find out all these guys that show up to these meet and greets on these reality TV shows or actors and part of the friend. But Jennifer, she looks nice in her blue dress. She got a dress. It's not all that cute, but it's a dress that she can go anywhere with and she'll be all right. Like, she's dressed for any occasion unless it's an all white party or all black party, So she's feeling a certain type of way. And this is one of the other contestants. He wasn't gonna get picked, but the price of stuff is absolutely ridiculous. Yes, when it comes to especially chicken, when it comes to eggs, paper towel has went up. I don't drink milk, but milk has went up, and almond milk has went up. Bell pepper, green pepper, red pepper. Now they're selling at $3 to $4. Gas has just went back up. Gas is back at $5.01 now. It's a whole lot going on. There's a whole lot. Then they're going up on property tax. They're going up on gas tax. So when gas goes up, the gas company go up as well. So there's a whole lot going on. And then you having all these extra expenses, especially if things ain't paid off. That's just even more. And we got Mickey Mundo or whatever his name is. He's from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. He's also a rapper. He was signed to A1, and one of the sisters, I think her name is Nia, she likes him and she gave him a call. She thought that he was cute, baby. He came in there flaunting his hair, flossing his hair on the side and doing all that stuff. I was like, girl, everybody think that your hair needs to be somewhere on a shelf, baby, with a price tag. But Mickey Mundo, he's not a bad looking guy at all. And it looks like he actually got better, with looks. It looks like he's more healthier. It looks like he gained some more weight. He doesn't look like he's on any, narcotics and things of that nature. I wonder how the situation is working out with his family, because, when you date him, you're dating his family. We already seen his family dynamic. So, his family seem nice, but at the same time, they're all in his business. He's definitely a mama's boy. Okay. So moving on from that situation. And Jennifer, look at Jennifer. She came through with the black and white on. She came through with the outfit. Jennifer looked good. Her dressing is on point. The ladies did look nice that came out. And so this is Brooke's friend, and Jennifer got the nerve to ask him if that is a real rollie that he got on his wrist. Jennifer, you better stop. Girl, you already know they're going to call you a gold digger. Yes, she's digging for gold. She got shovels under her fingernails. But at the same time, she better be looking for more. Hopefully, she's trying to see if he's financially stable and then try to have a relationship, because, girl, the guys that you picked that you thought was something, they end up turning out to be murderers. And then career criminals, okay? And they was flaunting like they had this and they had that. Girl, you might as well get you a man that you can just build up, or a man that you can help build, or a man that has his own, but he might not have exactly what you have, because, girl, you got to give. Something got to change, because the guys that you was picking, girl, you could have been 6 feet under, Jennifer. So in any event, she's like, and this dude, he's not a bad looking guy. They look like his real eyes. I don't know if them are contacts, but he looks attractive. He got a nice body. And basically, he said his job is, the internet, entertainment, social media and things of that nature. She said, oh, so you know about money. Jennifer was getting hot in her seat, y'all. What's up, Norris? How you doing? What's going on? What's up, Debbie? CC TikTok. Also, he does TikTok. He does TikTok. We gotta find him. Jennifer always look cute. She does. She does. Happy Days. They look like the dudes down at the Greyhound station. Girl, that is perfect. At the Greyhound station, they need the ratings. They need a whole lot, because they are not drawing a crowd with this cast. How much love in hip hop people on Basketball Wives? Everybody trying to save this franchise, girl. They trying to save this franchise for real. These dudes are all raggedy ass. They are y'all. I'm not even eating them up. Y'all are eating them up. These people are crazy. Gas is $9 at the. Oh my God, $9. Yeah, come on. What we need, Joe? Come on, Joe. You need to talk to them people. Like $9, like, okay, people making their living off of driving, and this is really affecting a lot of people. A lot of people, that went through so many different things and basically find driving, as a form of work. They're suffering the most too, because a lot of people drive if they're doing deliveries, they're delivering food, if they're doing passenger rides. And then on top of that, you think about the gas when it comes to diesel. Diesel is even more than that. So now you're talking about, factories and food places and farmers bringing food and back and forth. Everything is just going up, and the pay is not going up. And then you have the cost of living, and you have the cost of your domain that you live in, that they're raising the prices. They're saying that rent is supposed to increase and things of that nature is supposed to go to the highest that ever went this summer. So there is a whole lot going on. And then we have Lorenzo. He turns around and he sits down, and this is when it gets ugly out here in this situation. He sits down, like, I don't even know why he's sitting down. And then Jackie was like, do you love her? Do you love her? Jackie, why would you put him on the spot like that? So Jackie was like, do you love her? Do you love British? And then he goes, I got love for her. I raised her. I was like, what? No, he didn't say I raised her. And she was like, you didn't raise me. I taught you everything you knew. I made you a man. I taught you culture. He was like, I raised you. He said, I picked you up from the Boys and Girls Club, girl. I picked you up from the Boys and Girls Club. She's like, what? I was 16, 17. Yeah, you took me. I had nothing. I was from the hood when Blase in the third, but look what I did for you. Look what I did for you. I was like, damn, that's the worst thing a motherfucker could say to you, yo. Oh, that's so ignorant. That's so ignorant. He is so ignorant. These dudes. Oh man. Oh, his Rolex goes tick tock. Oh. So I'm just like, OMG, like, this is crazy. So he's basically saying, I raised you. And, he's being very disrespectful if he wants to get back with her. But, I believe that, they got something going on with the situation as far as them being on the show. And he was like, I raised you. He was like, and she goes, how do you raise me when you can't even raise your child? But once he said he raised you, girl, that means like he molded you into what he wanted you to be. He gave you stuff, he gave you maxi pads. He gave you name brand clothes because you wasn't wearing all them expensive clothes that you got now, baby. That means that he don't put them bags and bundles in your hair that cost $1,500, $3,000. He's talking about. And then Jackie was like, she traveled with you. He was like, I raised her. I was like, what? He's so ignorant. He's so ignorant. Ain't nothing like that. He basically almost said, I took you out the crack house. I took you from swatting. I was like, he is so ignorant. Lord, and she got up and she was all yelling and shit. Like, I wouldn't pay him no mind because he's ignorant and mature and immature. I mean, just ignorant. He's ignorant. He's just ignorant. He's looking to get a laugh and everything. Basically telling her she ain't shit without him. What a low down dirty mother sucker. And then we got Zell. When it comes to Zell, 1 minute he's growing his hair, the next minute he's cutting his hair, now he's growing his hair again. So it seems like he was up all night twisting his hair because he knew he was going to be on TV. He done borrowed somebody's apron to be on TV. Like, come on, Zell. So Zell coming here with his shady ass, and he sits down, and Jennifer and Jennifer was like, I don't want none of this. I don't want none of this. And he goes, you know what, Jennifer, you unfollowed me on Instagram. And then he says she's mad at. Then they asked him what's going on, and he was like, Jennifer's mad at me. She unfollowed me. I was like, what? Look at this grown man just starting trouble. Zell, he's trying to get more people to come to his Instagram so you guys can play that will. You got to send him a Cash App, and then you might win a prize. He spins the wheel. I got the video. I just didn't load it up because I didn't even know I was gonna go live with so much craziness going on through the weekend. And so, in any event, so he's talking crazy, and then Jennifer goes, I don't want no brokenness. And when she said I don't want no brokenness, she's telling the truth. Like, I got the proof. It's on my other phone. I might just show it tonight. Well, in any event, and he even had Paris on him hustling. I was like, whoa. But Ray J used to do it too. Ray J stopped doing it. Ray J used to do it too. Like, you got to send in. So if you want to be a part of them spinning the wheel, you got to send in a Cash App, and you might win a prize. Okay. So, we got that situation. So they go back and forth, and he goes, well, you know what? He goes, I apologize if you don't floss, if you don't got your teeth fixed, if you don't brush your teeth and you don't clean your teeth. I was like, come on, Zell, why you come with that raggedy ass read? That read was not nothing here or there. That was very basic. Okay. Like, come on. And so we find out that Zell used to be Brandy's stylist and they used to be close friends, but they had a falling out because Zell done talked about her mama and her sister. Zell is so raggedy. You know, when Zell get mad, he gonna read you and your whole family down, everything that you done told him, everything else. He gonna put it all together, throw it in your face, and make you feel like is. His mouth is deadly nasty when he's going deep because you guys got a relationship. So why she bring him? And then in 2018, he was dissing Jennifer, talking about her shoes to Shaunie, to Malaysia, to Evelyn. This is when they was all beefing with Jennifer. He came there and he was reading and talking about her breath stink. Look at what she got on. He was judging her clothes because, he's a stylist out here. Yeah, he hits below the belt. He definitely does. Dell went on Miss Sonia. I mean, she's I know. See, he hits below the belt. He is not wearing pajamas. I don't know what he had got on. Good Lord, too much. I know. Zell was talking crap about Jennifer, yeah, and he was saying this. He was talking about Jennifer here, and then when Jennifer was beefing with Tammy, he was up at Tammy's house talking about Jennifer. It's like they bring Zell on to diss Jennifer and disrespect Jennifer, y'all. Like, come on, baby. Like, this is crazy. I was proud of him on the Love and Hip Hop reunion, that family reunion that they had, and he didn't argue with no women. Now he's back to arguing with women, and he talk about he want a woman to have a baby. You can't. You too much of a woman, baby. Like, he's doing too much. Then we got Malaysia. She comes in with a white tee, expensive white tee. This is why she ain't got no money. And she got a ponytail that's coming down to her booty that probably cost her 1,900. And she got these red shorts on that probably cost her, 500. I'm just talking shit. I don't really care what she got. But she's crying broke, but she's dressed expensive, and she got her face done. So she had a stylist come do her face, her makeup, but it's part of the business cost because she's on TV. She can't be out here looking, like a mop. She can't be out here looking like a broom. You know what I'm saying? What did Miss Lewis say? The only reason why Malaysia started acting hard is because Zell was there. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the same thing too. That before she wasn't saying nothing. I think he pumped her up, to help her do that, because before she was running, she didn't want to have nothing to say to Brandi. But at the same time, she got tired. She was getting tired because Malaysia used to be out here swinging. Malaysia was ready to fight. She wasn't scared of nobody. But I think she wants to present herself differently. But I definitely think Zell souped her up because she came there with sneakers on. So she got designer, silver shoes on because she has these red pants that has like a silver, belt or a tail sticking out of it. It's just, I think it's a belt or something from the red pants that are silver that matches the shoes. And the bottom of her shoes had rubber on it. And she got her hair kind of like gelled and brushed down into a little ponytail. So if you pull it, it's gonna come right out, and then you ain't gonna pull her hair from the weave. You know what I mean? If it's real, Atlanta is home of the bootleg design. Maybe she is the rich people broke, not regular broke. Yeah, she's not. Yeah, she's the rich people broke. What happened to Malaysia $300 million divorce settlement 2 years ago? Yeah, I don't know. But then why is she crying for child support? And then she's talking about she doesn't want to be in this apartment that's only 2 bedrooms with 4 of them staying in there. I don't think she got it. She couldn't have got it because she wouldn't be like this. And so Malaysia is over there talking to Jackie, and then British comes over there and tell her, well, Jennifer feels a certain type of way. And I was like, Malaysia, come on. When you went episode 1 and 2, Jennifer was the only one actually having conversations with you and being nice to you. The sisters don't have beef with you. I believe that the sisters from Memphis, they like Malaysia, because they was doing a review on their Instagram, and they was basically saying that they called out Brooke. So I think the sister's gonna get into it with Brooke and British, It's gonna be like that situation. Why Jackie always looking crazy? Because she crazy. She's crazy. Right, Mo. Yeah, she's the rich people type of broke. You know what I mean? She's seeing a couple of million dwindle down. And so she goes over there and she tells Jennifer, hey girl, listen, I didn't bring Zell for you and I didn't bring Zell for anybody. Girl, you knew Zell was gonna come there, but Jennifer's been nice to you. When you went to Jackie's wedding, you sat next to Jennifer. Jennifer had the conversation, but I think Malaysia is feeling a certain type of way about Jennifer, because when Jennifer and Malaysia had the conversation at Jackie's wedding, Malaysia was like, she don't got no beef with Brandi. They cool. They haven't spoke. And then Jennifer was like, I thought you guys were besties. You guys were so road dogs. You guys were so close. And she was like, it's no beef on my end. There's no beef. We're good. And Jennifer went back and told Brandi. So when Brandi ended up having a conversation with Malaysia at Jackie's house, Brandi said, so why you telling people that we good? And then Malaysia said, Jackie, y'all, anybody tell her that I said that we were good? And Jennifer didn't say anything, so she know it was Jennifer. So she is being shaded by bringing Zell there, and plus Zell is her support system. But Jennifer was the nicest to her. And then after the conversation that Brandi had with Malaysia at Jackie's party, Jennifer was the only one to ask her how she's doing it. Is she okay? Like, let's talk. And she cried with Jennifer. And then now she brings Zell on to just Zell sat down on that couch. He didn't say shit to nobody but Jennifer. So, okay, Malaysia, don't even be playing us like you didn't bring that boy there to do what he do. You mad at Jennifer because she went back and told Brandi the conversation that you had, gave Brandi ammunition to say, what you mean we good? What you mean we good? I was like, I can't stand them. I swear they act like they've been in love and they had a relationship. And then what's her name? Brandi, she jumped into the situation. She was like, yes, you did. Anybody that brings Zell here wanted to be messy in the situation. And right now, I can't fault Brandi for that, because that does make sense. But at the same time, Brandi is jealous because she's been calling Zell to hang out with her because she's filming for Basketball Wife, and it's good to have him for backup or whatever he gonna do. I don't know how he was styling her and dressing her and things of that nature, because he does do a good job, I guess. So in any event, so she's been reaching out to him. So she's feeling a certain type of way because he's over there with Malaysia, and she probably knows what he does. And that's why she wanted him there filming with her. And any event, she's not mad at him for talking about her mama and her sister, so in any event, she's calling out, Zell, saying, and Malaysia, basically calling out Malaysia, you brought that guy over here for that drama and that mess. And I believe that she's right. She said anybody that brings Zell know what he gonna do and know what it's about. So yeah, he be ragtagging along. And then we have Duffey. Duffey is looking at Brandi like a certain type of way. Duffey, basically, you wanted her to go at Malaysia. Duffey, you was basically being jealous an episode ago and telling her to move on, and now you look like you are disgusted with Brandi because she's cussing out Malaysia. And then we got Brandi, episode 1 and 2. She's talking about, oh, Malaysia, Malaysia's gonna come to Brooke's party. I'm always defending Malaysia. And then she was out with the girls, getting pampered, getting their hair and their nails done and their face done. She was like, well, I don't know about Malaysia. Now, all of a sudden, I'm done with you. I hate you. I can't stand. I don't know what's going on with these ladies. Like, something's happening. So in any event, so Brandi says this to Malaysia, so she popped the shit off. And then, lucky for Jennifer always finds somebody to protect her ass. Okay, girl, Jennifer always find a friend on the show that'll protect her, because she can't fight, and she ain't busting a grape, she ain't busting a rice, she ain't busting a popsicle, she ain't busting nothing, she ain't gonna do nothing, baby. She is gonna sit there and look at you and ask you why. But so now she got somebody else to protect her, but usually the people that protect her for whatever, how long of a season or how long of a couple of episodes, they end up turning on her. Everybody that protect her, stick up for her, end up, beefing with her. So, as chances are Brandi's going to beef with Jennifer sometime soon. And so Malaysia said, be quiet. I ain't talking to you. Mind your business. I am tired of you. So Malaysia is ready for it. Malaysia, look at Malaysia. She got the hair in the ponytail. She got the little beady earrings on. She got the watch. She got the nails. I wouldn't be fighting with no nails on. But in any event, her attire is fight. Okay? That she got on. Brandi came in there like she's a madam. She came in there like she's running, a brothel and things of that nature. So it is what it is. What you guys saying? No factor, Lord. Miss Lewis, you done went in. Hey, what's up, Chad? What's going on? How you doing? What's up? Debbie Lowe. Don't she keep that backup? She always have a backup, baby. Debbie, she always got a backup, but they always end up turning on her. She don't. She knows the broke girls gonna try to sue her. What you say, Miss Cece? She know them broke girls are gonna try to sue her. And she does got money. Jennifer has a lot of money. She does. And she has the education and the experience, and she's been having her business for decades. She's been having it when cash had gold behind it like crazy, But in any event, Jennifer always has. She got some money from her divorce. She got money from her parent passing, and then her business, and then also real estate as well. So Malaysia's like, you need to be quiet and mind your business. You need to be quiet. I ain't talking to you. I ain't speaking to you. Malaysia's pointing her finger. Malaysia wanted to smack Brandi so bad. I think Malaysia is mad at her because she feels guilty that she didn't have her back. And then also, Brandi reminds her just of the past, and the past was good and now it's not good no more. And, she might feel a little bit of guilt, but at the same time, she has a whole lot of anger for her when the girl just lost her father. And now even though she's talking crap, you really still haven't showed anything of remorse or I'm sorry that you lost your father. It was just like, I don't give a damn that she lost her father. And even when you were close to her father, these guys knew each other for many, many years. Not many, many years, but these guys were close. But Malaysia, at this point, she says she's depressed. She says she's overweight. She's been gaining weight. She says she's stressed out. And right now, she's like, you know what? I got to give a show, and she's ready. But she hasn't been working out because I have a lot of videos of Malaysia working out and stuff like that when she was selling products. You could tell that her arms are not like they're intact. So I don't know if that fat is going to do anything, to Brandi, because Brandi's a big girl. Brandi look like she be lifting weights every day, And Brandi was like, no, you shut the F up. You don't tell me to shut the F up. Brandi sound like a whole dude. Brandi sound like a whole dude. What you talking to? Look at her mouth and look at her face. She's ready. She was like, she's basically saying, who you talking to? And one of the sisters, I think, is Nora. She's on, Brandi. And Brandi said, get the F off of me. Threw her to the side. She threw her hard to the side. And then you got Brandi and you got Malaysia. They're swinging. You got look at Jennifer. Jennifer. She has scooted down. Jennifer scooted down, and she got her head all the way back. She got her hand up. She's trying to protect herself. She's not trying to get in it. She don't want nothing. She is so scared. Jennifer is petrified right now. Jennifer's like, help me. Because she knows Malaysia picked up a table and threw at her. So she already knows she's been through some things on this show. She is scared. I shouldn't be laughing, but I can't help it. And so this is the sister, Nora, basically touching, because this is Nora because she got the wedding ring on. She's married to a former basketball player. And so Brandi swings back and said, girl, get your hand off me. Then you got Buffy. She got her hand halfway up, if you can see it. And she's just trying to, push back really nicely and trying to make peace, with Nora and this situation. So, Nora, she gonna turn up. Now she got a storyline. She gonna turn up, and Brandi done swung back. Kind of like threw her a little bit, Do that, little girl. She's not a little girl, but they're the smallest. The sisters Nora and Nia are very tiny. They're like the smallest girls on the show. Very small, like they're very, very petite. Brandi's yelling. She's trying to get at Malaysia and everything. And then she walks up to Zell and she's all nice and friendly. She was like, "What?" He's like, "What, Brandi? Like, come on." And she was like, I'm just trying to calm you down. I'm not trying to do anything, but you know what it is." And she's being all polite to him and all sweet to him, like she misses him and she wants to be his friend again, or she wants him to be there with her, or I don't know what she wants from him like that. She got her nails all on his neck. Like, girl, what you doing? Like, but she believes that he is sent there by Malaysia. So if he would have came with you, he probably would have disrespect Jennifer, because Jennifer's the easy target, and he's been hired so many times to come on the show or film with people and basically talk smack about Jennifer. So in any event, I was just like, like, come on, y'all, come on. Like, this is crazy. And then they end up getting into an argument again. Malaysia said, "I'm tired of you, and if you were my friend." And then Brandi turns around and said, "I ain't your friend." And she said, "Next time, you shut the F up." And then Malaysia's like, "You mind your effing business, mind your business." And then they're going back and forth. Jackie just sitting there with the fan watching. Jackie's just like, I don't know what Jackie doing. Jackie just sitting there being crazy, because Jackie's probably on edibles and alcohol at the same time, allegedly. So these girls are just going back and forth and arguing with each other. And Jackie really ain't trying to calm nobody down. Jackie's just like, I'm high. And so Malaysia was like, yeah. You need to mind your business. I'm tired of you. Blunt. She's saying all this other stuff and she's ready to go. She got thick, yo. And so Brandi was like, next time, fight your own battles, fight your own problems. So Brandi's basically calling Malaysia out. Once you bring next time, fight your own battles, basically calling her out, like, you sending Zell over here to fight Jennifer, but she's doing that to defend Jennifer, and she knows it's wrong, and she feels like, what's up with me and you, Malaysia? Like, once you roll by yourself, you're not rolling by yourself. But also she's upset because she's been reaching out to Zell, and Zell hasn't responded to her, because Zell said he doesn't want to be shady and go back and forth between the ladies. Okay, so she's feeling a certain type of way. So she has a whole lot of things under her belt that she's mad about. Okay, and also she's mad at Malaysia for the past. And so then Malaysia ends up talking to Duffey, and Duffey is just like, she's mad. You done brought Zell here, and Zell done talked about, talked about Brandi's mother and father. And then she was like, girl, do you know that Brandi was hitting him up, and she's been hitting him up, telling him, come look at my kitchen, come look at my floor, come look at this, come look at that. When she said kitchen, I thought she was talking about the kitchen between her legs. But in any event, she was, and then Duffey was like shocked. She was like, I'm surprised. And Duffey's feeling a certain type of way, because Duffey's jealous of the friendship that Malaysia and Brandi had. This is why I'm saying this is a kitty cat licky party. Okay, but I know it's probably not, but they just give the vibes. And so, we got this situation, and Duffey's sitting there shocked, listening to it, like she's ready to cry, and then Malaysia says, I didn't do nothing to her. She's mad at me because I didn't quit my job. She wanted me to quit my job because she was beefing with Shaunie, and all she had to do was keep her mouth closed, and she ran her mouth and she lost her job, and she's mad at me, and she's been sitting in the basement for 4 years, mad at me, huffing and puffing because, I wasn't going to stop working for her. And evidently we know Malaysia couldn't stop working. So that's why Shaunie was basically reading her down, saying she don't got no substance, and talking smack to her. And then Malaysia didn't say nothing because she seen what happened to Brandi. Okay. And also, let's not get this twisted. We have Brandi back on the show. Let's not act like Shaunie did not say something to Brandi. We don't know. Brandi and Shaunie are allegedly cool. We don't know if Shaunie put a battery in Brandi back and said, girl, the reason why you didn't come back to the show is because Malaysia didn't want you back at the show. Blase the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? And so this is, Shaunie's husband now. She's a married woman now. She is the first lady, baby. So we don't know if that happened, but also Malaysia says that Brandi refused to film with her. So Duffey is saying, oh my God, I didn't know that. So I didn't even know that too. So basically, Malaysia is saying that she was defending Brandi, but Brandi refused to film with her because Brandi is upset that Malaysia didn't jump in when Shaunie was talking mess to her twice, and she wasn't trying to lose her job, so she feels betrayed because that's what she told Duffey. And Duffey's surprised. Duffey said, I didn't even know all this. I didn't even know she refused to film with you. I didn't know either. So Brandi was so upset with Malaysia because she wanted Malaysia to jump into the conversation. When there's a job involved, there's something different. You know what I mean? And so she's saying that Brandi was pissed off with Malaysia because she kept working and she was upset about it. So what y'all think about that? I was like, Lord, crazy. And then Malaysia got on like the sneaker type of shoes. She got on a red pants, red shorts. She got a t-shirt on. She got her hair to the back. And then she's walking out and she's telling Brandi, meet me outside, meet me at the mall, meet me outside, girl. She was like, what? Brandi was like, you want me to meet you outside? I'll meet you outside. And so then we have Zell. He's trying to calm down. Why are these women trying to calm his ass down? He should know how to act. He needs to stop acting like a fool, talking about he wanted this and he wanted a wife, he wanted a kid, but he's sitting up here, people gotta calm him down. Like, and why you got on that picnic shirt? It's not Christmas time. It is not Christmas. Okay, baby, take that ish off. So then moving on from that situation, we got Nora. I don't know, this green top she got on and these black pants are cute, but why is she sticking her butt out like that? Like, your butt is not going to add up to Malaysia or Duffey or Brandi. They just got too much of it and they're too big. So, stick your butt back in. I don't know why she poking it out that hard. You know what I mean? Even Jackie got a bigger butt. These ladies are just big. These ladies are just stick house, brick house. They're a whole ham, a whole turkey, baby. So in any event, now Malaysia, and she probably feeling a certain type of way. She sees what? Zell again. So now she's holding her back, talking about meet me outside. Malaysia's ready to fight. And Brandi basically said to Malaysia, you brought the drama. You brought Zell. So you want drama. This is what you gonna get. So now we got the girls going at it. The gloves are off. It's no more I love you. No more kissy, hoo, we friends. None of that. Brandi done showed her true colors. She won't beat your ass, Malaysia. Malaysia wants to beat her ass. Okay. And it's all a beating for a check. Okay. Like all the hurt and the feeling that Brandi, imagine all the craziness that Brandi was sitting up in her house thinking when she saw Malaysia on TV, when she saw Malaysia out here with the girls that disrespected her, saw her with Shaunie, hanging out with Shaunie and just laughing, chilling with Jennifer, chilling with Jackie, chilling with Evelyn, and just showing her wonderful life and everything. You know what I mean? So she was just seething. She was just simmering inside. She was like in a jar, baby, with jar and some vinegar and some water, and you put something in it, baby. She was just sitting there, basically roasting, getting ready to turn a whole nother flavor. She was making pickled peaches, or she was making peaches in a jar peaches. You know what I mean? She was upset. And she tried to fake it a little bit, like, oh, so that's the situation. So it ain't gonna go. So Brandi, we need to find out the rest of the side of the story. Now Brandi was like, she done swung somebody else off her and she's trying to get outside. Malaysia standing by the door saying, meet me outside. And she's like, I'll meet you outside. And then you got Duffey's boyfriend. He's trying to hold Brandi back, babe. Brandi back. Malaysia sitting there. Zell's walking towards Malaysia. Jackie's somewhere else, and Zell is talking ish because you got Rockstar laughing and looking at him. And Rockstar is very ignorant. So if you say anything ignorant or anything male chauvinist or anything disrespectful, he gonna laugh and think it's cute. You know what I mean? And Brandi's upset. Look, she's about to cry. Her mouth is wide open and stuff, But when her Malaysia was going back and forth with the hand in the face, she walked away. It seems like she's not trying to fight Malaysia really, but Malaysia is pulling her to fight. Like, I want to get to you. I want this. And I think Brandi don't want to go all that way because she's stopping herself. No one's really holding Brandi back. Look how big she is. They're not holding her back. Jackie's not holding her back. These other little girls that, that is the size of her leg is not holding her back. She's holding herself back because I think she really does love Malaysia, but she feels betrayed, but she don't understand. It's about the money, baby. That's why you back on the show. Even though you back for revenge, it's all about the money and the products you can sell. When it comes to Malaysia, she waited too long. But in any event, and that's why Malaysia was like, I really need to open up this pop-up shop. I really got to do this because it's something that she thought that she should have probably done a long time ago when Basketball Wives, you know, wasn't accused of being colorist. The producers is one thing to have the cast being accused of colorist, but having lifetime OGs on the show being accused of being colorist and showing colorist behavior, and then the producer being colorist, and then all that other stuff. The shit them fell hard, baby. And they just grabbed and picked anybody. We got Rockstar, we got Zell on the show, we got all these names that what what what. So y'all tell me what y'all think. So that's the situation. Malaysia Malaysia needs to get ratings for other seasons. Yes, they're putting her in charge of this situation. For real, for real. Her and Jackie. Jackie's trying to hold on. Well, the phone lines are open if anybody want to call in and tell me your thoughts on the situation. So tomorrow I'm gonna go live, and then the next day after that I'm gonna go live. But the weekend was just so crazy, with the family coming over, with the cooking, with the cleaning, with everything, just so much just going on. Got backed up at work, and it was just like, okay. I'm falling back because I have to do, Love and Marriage Huntsville, DC. And then there's another show. I don't want to say it. I'm just going to go live and do it. Give you guys a head up. It just premiered. It just came on. I can't believe it. It's so good. And I already talked about this, and we talked about it together. So I just don't want to put it out there yet, because then before you know it, there'll be 18 other people doing it. So I'm just going to pop up, baby. So you're going to see me pop up all week. I'll be popping up all week, all different times. But I'm really going to try to do a reasonable time. It was just, I finally got a chance to watch Basketball Wives. And I was like, this shit is crazy. I was like, I couldn't wait till tomorrow. When I go late, it's because I can't wait. Like, I can't wait. Like, it's on my mind. I want to talk shit immediately. Yes, they need to get the reviews quick. They stay. Yes, I know. That's true. That's very true. That's very true, Raheem. So comes from Love and Hip Hop, playing some girl. I know. He just opened up a clothing store too. Oh, what's up, Happy Days? Yeah, girl, I am glad the holidays is over. I'm telling you. Hey, what's up, LaPrice? How you doing? Like the cooking, the cleaning, the outside, the grilling, missing, different things that I have to go pick that up. Dealing with this attitude, that attitude, people throwing shade and all this other stuff, kids running around. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, getting ready for working and prepare for work and all this other stuff going on. People coming here, people coming there. And it's just like running through the house, and I got to clean it. Then I got to spray it. Then I got to disinfect it. You know what I mean? I got to do all that. There's a whole lot going on. I'm a germophobic sometimes. And with all this stuff going on, it's just like, okay, can you stay here? Can you stay there? And then, the family that couldn't come together on, Saturday came on Monday, and then that was late. Then, tired from Saturday, tired from Sunday, then Monday, keep going, because everybody had different days. And also, a lot of people are carpooling pooling too as well, because the prices, gas is just crazy. So, a lot of people did stay home. A lot of people didn't, you have to work together as a unit with your family, with if you still want to do things, because everything's expensive. I don't eat ribs anymore, but they did have beef ribs and stuff like that. I don't eat pork. I haven't ate pork, and about, it's been almost a year I haven't ate pork. But so I was at the store, I seen the ribs were $29, and it was small slabs. Like, these were like midget slabs. Like, what? They're wilding. Yes. Yes, all damn weekend. And then don't forget the fireworks. I used to love fireworks. I don't really like fireworks no more. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't care no more. I don't like them no more. It's just too much noise. It's too loud, too much popping. Then when I found out that fireworks pollute the earth more than anything else, so that was one thing. But the fireworks, and you already know people are not gonna is the fireworks are not gonna stop until like maybe the end of August. This Memorial Day set it off for the fireworks. Then you got 4th of July, and they're just gonna keep going. And I don't even know how people afford fireworks. They are so expensive here. They must be cheaper down south, and people are buying them or whatever because fireworks is expensive. Unless the people that were trying to sell me fireworks was basically running a scam. I didn't buy any of it. It was just too expensive. I was like, no, I can pay a bill. Could you give my aunties? Hey, what's up, Shaz? How you doing? What's up, Auntie Shaz? They still setting off fireworks right now. I'm telling you, Happy Days, they ain't gonna stop, girl. They ain't gonna stop. And the only reason why I can't hear it right now is because of where I'm at. I can't hear it. And this particular spot is blocked off from all the outside noise. But when they really start shooting, I'm gonna be able to hear the fireworks. But right now it's hey, what's up, Miss T? How you doing? What's going on? Happy holidays to everybody. I get them from Walmart. Walmart ones are not expensive. You know, I'm talking about the fireworks that the state shoots off, like the fireworks that are almost like dynamite that goes up in the sky, the big, huge fireworks. Them are the ones I want. I want the really big ones, and the ones from Walmart are for all the kids. You give them to the little kids, but as an adult, I wanted the big ones. I wanted the boom, boom. I wanted the crazy fireworks that I saw as a kid was so cheap, and everybody on my block had them. You know what I mean? So I went out looking for fireworks. Not this year, but a while ago when I can still tolerate fireworks. I can't tolerate them anymore, but I have no choice. Okay. They were very expensive. I guess everybody else is I guess everybody else is getting them from somebody that's cheaper because how are you popping fireworks from Memorial Day to the end of August? Sometimes it lasts through September, especially if it's a good year, but there's a lot, going on. So yeah, I like them big, huge one. The one that's like a boom and they blow up in the sky, like the whole half of the street up. I like them big ones. That's what we grew up on. I can't handle the bombers. I know. There's nothing I could do. I just sit there. You try to cut on everything that makes noise. Or there's these little things that you can buy that's on Amazon that you can plug into the wall and they drown out the noise on the outside, you know. But I don't know if they're gonna stop the boom boom. That's all right, Miss T. We'll be back again. I'll be back live tomorrow and the day after. We just, talking about the holidays and being backed up. But what's up, girl? That's all right. I wish you could cover Johnny Depp. Oh yeah. Yeah, that situation is crazy. I don't even have the time or the patience. I tried. I was thinking about it. I was watching it and I just couldn't do it because it is a good topic because if you're covering that and you're talking about it, that's a good 2 to 300, thousand views, every single day. But the case is over. Johnny Depp has been out at the club partying and everything. They done put the ship from the Caribbeans of the Pirates or whatever movie he did, and they done had the ship outside of the courthouse. And people were saying Amber Heard was sniffing the line on the stand. They were talking about just this is just real nasty, real nasty. But this seems like this is a movie with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. This is like a movie. I mean, I didn't even know Johnny Depp was like that nasty and that disgusting and that filthy and that crazy. OMG, Johnny Depp used to be the ish. Oh my God. In his movie, like Johnny Depp was a name. When you saw his name in a movie, you was running to see that movie because whatever it was, he was gonna outact everybody. But Lord, I just read another story where he just recently had a contract and they had to dismiss they didn't dismiss his contract, but they had to shut filming because he wouldn't show up to work. And he was showing up intoxicated. They said he had all signs of somebody being intoxicated and messed up, and he basically would lock himself in a room, and he's supposed to work from 9 to 5. Homeboy would be out at 12 noon. And Amber Heard sounds like, so the things I heard about her, like she be making up lies. Like, yo, some of these stories in her head sound crazy. It's just like, what is going on? So in any event, she should have never said shit about him. Let it be. Let it be. You now all their habits and everything is out there, and everyone's hoping that Johnny Depp hooks up with one of the attorneys and stuff. Like, how is the attorney know all the information unless his bank account is still hidden? Like, come on, you can't be. Johnny Depp was the man. Johnny Depp been the man for a lot of years, but he's not Johnny Depp anymore. I don't know who that is sitting in that courtroom. Oh, that's good, Debbie. That sounds good. I have never heard of people doing fireworks so early. Yo, they start. Yo, this done kicked it off. Yes, they done kicked it off. Amber's crazy. Amber be writing her movies in her head, baby, and she be out there telling them like, why would they even stay in that relationship? You would think of that much status, that much power, that much, grace at one point in time in life, you would think that he would run, and she did a lot of crazy stuff, recording him, the drugs, the feces. I mean, just nasty. Poo poo. Yes, I know. I mean, just crazy. I mean, like, Lord, and she don't even look like that. All these guys talking, I want to date her. Okay, yep, these guys be out here talking this crazy mess. They'll date anybody. I mean, she's off the chain. But he was getting high back in the Viper days. Like, he was getting high back then, because there's so many different stories, because the Hollywood kids at one point in time, they hung out at the Viper. I think that's the name of the club. All the A-listers, they're not, some of them are still A-listers, but they used to all hang out at this club. It was exclusive. And that's where one of the brothers died in the club, and Johnny Depp kind of blamed himself for that. They was like club kids, exclusive clubs. They was running around like, this is when you didn't have, only paparazzi could catch you, but they didn't have people, just regular people walking down the street filming you. They used to just get high and be on drugs in a club, passing out, falling out, ODing and everything at the Viper Club. There's bodies at the Viper Club. There's another club in Miami that all of them like used to do crazy stuff. And now they're all older, Johnny Depp's as, but this is the early days of the young Hollywood kids. And he always been, doing drugs. This ain't his first go around, baby. And the girl that he was dating, she almost OD'd back then. I can't think of her name. I think it was her. Oh, she was dating the guy that did OD. But yeah, I would have to look at it again, because it was so much stuff that was going on way before this trial even happened. Like a few years ago, like they had did there was a book, and the person that owned the Viper Club, the bands, and Johnny Depp was in a band back then too as well. And now after court, he was playing with a band, and I think he was on stage. He looked happy. Johnny Depp did look happy, but he just looks like a homeless guy. Yeah, even after that crap in the bed story, guy would still bang her. I know, they still would. Yeah, you probably right. Uh, yeah, River Phoenix. Yeah, River Phoenix at the club. He died at the club. His girlfriend is the girl from Parenthood, and they all used to run in that circle. And that was just like a whole drug situation. But Johnny has been, I remember when it wasn't popular to be an activist for people that got locked up. He was, like on the A&E channel speaking out for kids. Like he was doing good. And I don't know what happened. Like, seeing this trial, Hollywood is the land of drugs, for real, for real. Johnny is broken. Yeah, he's broken. Yep. Yeah. Girl, don't make me sad. Y'all making me sad. You put the crying face and everything, Miss T. Because you don't never be saying no sad shit. You know what I mean? Lord have mercy. So yeah, that's the situation. Let me show you guys this real quick. I didn't. I should. While I was talking, I should have downloaded the video. But this is the other video that I did before I go off. All right. So here we go. Right. So let me see. This video, it does have sound, but I gotta upload it to the other thing. So, like, right, I saw this video. Right, this video was posted, and Tokyo Vanity looked like she lost weight and everything, because they're putting her in that thing. So it looked like in the pictures on the side, I'm thinking, because she didn't never. I seen her get into this suit before, and so she's in that. So I don't know if she had that suit on with the dress. I'm thinking that she done lost weight. So I'm like, oh, Tokyo Vanity done lost weight because in this picture, look how huge she look and her face look huge. So it must be Photoshop, because then I went to Tokyo Vanity's Instagram and she's still just as big. I'm so mad. I was like, I thought she really lost weight. She thought she lost weight. That's definitely not her. I thought she lost weight. I'm mad. We lost out on the Pirates of the Caribbean due to her. Yeah, that was really good. And there was a lot of ancient stuff, a lot of history that a lot of people used to dissect, special people that was in metaphysics and things of that nature. And like I said, somebody brought the Pirates of the Caribbean ship and put it in front of the courthouse. That was, today, because they're in deliberation, the jurors and things of that nature. But yeah, I thought she had lost weight. Oh, that Eric Williams isn't that cute. Eric Williams needs a matchmaker. Yeah, Eric Williams. I wonder if he's dating someone right now. I know he probably is, but he was never cute. He had that big knot on his head. I don't know. Like, I thought he had a brain aneurysm, a brain injury, or he had some type of cancerous tumor, or basically was like, a sore from something disgusting. Those men with money want 23-year-olds, not Jennifer. That's why I was telling Jennifer she needs to find a younger man and just basically raise him. A lot of these younger men, are nice and sweet and got their head on right and got a good direction, and they're willing to be taught. And some of them already know how to be, that older man that you want. But in any event, Jennifer does look beautiful. But a lot of these guys that we see on TV, these celebrities, do want younger girls. But there's a certain few that do want women their age, or maybe a little bit younger, maybe 4 years younger. But how many of them are there compared to the woman her age looking for that same type of thing? So sometimes you got to look somewhere else, because the guys that she was dealing with that allegedly had money was robbing her and stealing, robbing her to pay Peter, and none of them did have official money. So looking for the money situation, I know she wants somebody like that. She don't believe in helping a dude out, because the man has already took care of her. But you can help build a man and basically have a contract with his ass. If he gets this, if his account go here, go there, you get a percentage. Get a Stevie J contract. You know how Stevie J had Jocelyn in the contract, how Stevie J had all these people in these contracts, a P. Diddy contract. That's all you got to do. And that meat market was definitely a joke. Them guys was just fugazi. I mean, it was really, really fugazi. And you guys see the video of Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson was performing, at Gay Pride at some event, and they just really was ragging and tagging on her, talking about, oh my gosh, she don't even got a stage. There's trash on the floor. There's liquor on the floor. She fell off. She's at the bottom. There was there's only 5 people there. They was like, she's not even at a Jew joint. She's in somebody's basement. That's somebody's house. They got basement lights on, everything. Like, this is somebody. They was just really dogging out Carrie Hilson. What y'all think about that? You think the place looked terrible? I never knew what that was on his head. Oh, Jennifer's looking for dollar signs and she got money. That's true. That was a joke. But Carrie Hilson, she wrote a lot of songs too. She wrote like a lot of songs. She wrote for Britney Spears. She wrote for a few people, you know. But they was ragging on her on Twitter and Instagram. They called her the bottle of the barrel. They said she done fell off. They was like, "Yo, this is sad." It was like she might as well just go on Skin Row and perform. I mean, they was dogging her out bad, y'all. Her hat looks dorky. Lord. The whole situation looks terrible, outfit included. I said outfit. I said she got a nice outfit on. I was feeling a different way earlier. It's kind of cute to me. I was like, it's not Fashion Nova. She can still sing La Price. Give me a brat or a Bill or a Tyrone. There you go, La Price. Give me a Bill. Give me a Brad or a Bill over a Tyrone. There you go. You do Give me a Brad or a Bill over Tyrone, girl. You too much. Exactly, Happy Days. That's one too many finger. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate y'all for coming through. My peeps, my peoples, peep squad is in the building. Thank you guys so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. Oh, did you guys hear about Sylvester Stallone over here cussing out Michael B. Jordan? Him and his brother was on Instagram. They were feeling a certain type of way. They are mad because Michael B. Jordan is basically he's taken over the franchise of Creed, and Creed and Rocky, had combined. And allegedly, now I find out that Sylvester Stallone basically said he didn't want to work on Creed 3 if Michael B. Jordan was actually going to be the director. So Michael B. Jordan is going to be directing. His first film is going to be Creed 3, the sequel. And so Sylvester Stallone brother came out and was just saying that Michael B. Jordan is not a good actor. He's mediocre. He's egotistical. He's egotistic. When it comes to, he wants to be the star of the show and also the director, and just basically saying that he speaks and use all these big words, and the words that he used are just fillers and they don't mean nothing. Sylvester Stallone brother was out here, doing the most. He was really mad. And he posted this on Instagram. And then Stallone, he ended up co-signing and liking and commenting under his brother's post. So, his brother did that for him, because he even mentioned that Sylvester Stallone didn't get an Oscar for Creed 1. And the brother saying Creed 1 was the best because Rocky Balboa was there. It's going to be a big joke. How are you going to have Creed without Rocky? I mean, like, yo, it was crazy. And then we got Monique and D.L. Hughley. Like, Lord, we got to talk. I know. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't. Congratulations to Michael B. Jordan, but we gotta talk. So I will see you guys tomorrow at an earlier time, at least around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, around that time, if not 10 o'clock, but or earlier, do two videos and maybe around like 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, because we have to talk about the other shows, and the other one's gonna take long, but I really want to dissect this other situation, but I can't do it on this main channel. I got to do it on my backup channel, because that one, all the cussing and swearing and all the things that they say in this video is just fugazi. It's not even my voice. I just want y'all to listen to this auto that is crazy, but it's gonna have to be on my other channel. So I'm gonna give a heads up for that one. But thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. My peeps, my peoples, peep squad is in the building. And it's just crazy. Monique. It's just crazy with this situation. As more information just came out about what really happened with the promoter and why Monique really went off. So we're gonna get into that too as well. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. DL Hughley just came out and just dissed Monique too. He just came out and he just said something crazy on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I was like, yeah, like they're still going at it, like it ain't even over yet, y'all. It's like it ain't even over yet. Oh yeah. I just seen it. I don't think he posted. I knew he was gonna say something. I knew it wasn't gonna be over. Let me see. I don't know where it went. It was just over here. The fireworks had stopped. I don't hear any. I don't know where it went. And I know Monique's gonna have to respond. I know she's going to respond. She don't have to. Okay, here it is.
What does my wife have to do with your contract? You wrote your contract, you and your daddy. You proceeded to say things.
What did I do?
What did I have to do with your contract? What did my dog have to do with your contract? What does my wife have to do with your contract? You wrote your contract, you and your daddy. You proceeded to say things that were so patently insulting that it was galling. It was galling. You asked in subsequent conversations why I have a dog, a support dog, what kind of person has a support dog. I have that dog because my father died. My children and family decided they would get a dog from where he was from, and I named the dog after my father. I don't have a dog to keep people away from me. I have a dog, so I have my father with me all the time. That is an act of love that you know very little about.
The shade.
You proceeded to assault my sexuality. You have the temerity to assault someone's sexuality, a man's sexuality, given who you lay next to. None of that had anything to do with alleged contact practice. You could have taken that up with a lawyer. What did I have to do with your contract? What did my dog have to do with your contract? What does my wife have to do with your contract? You wrote your contract, you and your daddy. You proceeded to say things that were so patently insulting that it was galling. It was galling. You asked in subsequent conversations why I have a dog, a support dog, what kind of person has a support dog. I have that dog because my father died. My children and family decided they would get a dog from where he was from, and I named the dog after my father. I don't have a dog to keep people away from me. I have a dog, so I have my father with me all the time. That is an act of love that you know very little about.
Okay, so so he's still going. He's still going. He's on his podcast. He's still going. He's still going. Hey, Justin T, please, how you doing? What's going on? Yeah, that's just Jackie Christie all the time. Hey, Hickerson, how you doing? What's going on? But the real tea that came out the situation is when D.L. Hughley said that, his management team and people told him not to work with her. And he said that he refused to work with her over like over four different occasions. And he said he decided to work with her. So that definitely tells you that Monique was actually blackballed for real, for real. I mean, like, this situation is just getting out of control. But I shall be back and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much. May God watch over us and protect us, wake up us up in the morning, have us healthy, ready to go. And we have the protection on our life and we keep on pushing, we keep on moving, and we're protected from all this craziness that come outside. And basically we have discernment to see and feel when there's anything that ain't kosher in our way. Okay. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Good night. Much love to each and every one of you. Good night.